I stared at the group photo on Instagram, 43 people packed together. Champagne glasses lifted, my sister's left hand angled just so. Her engagement ring catching the light like it was posing to. My mom had called it a family get-together 3 days earlier. Just us, super casual, she'd said. I counted the faces again. Aunts, uncles, cousins I hadn't talked to in years. Her college friends, his whole family, practically everyone except me. I took a screenshot and saved it before buying a plane ticket. Emma and I used to be close, or at least I thought we were. Growing up, I was a fixer, the peacemaker, the one who bit her tongue to keep the peace. She was the golden child, effortless, charming, incapable of doing wrong in our parents' eyes. I learned early that my job was to make her shine even brighter. When she got into her dream college, I celebrated. When she landed her corporate job, I threw the party. When she met Derek, she called me first, bubbling over about his smile, his drive, his wealthy family. I was always there, front row, clapping loudest. I just didn't realize I was the audience, not part of the cast. The sign started 6 months ago, last-minute invitations to family dinners I couldn't possibly make. Inside jokes I wasn't part of, my mom talking about the girls and meaning Emma and herself. Then came Emma's birthday dinner. I showed up to find it had been moved to a private room at an upscale restaurant. Oh, didn't Dad tell you we changed places? No. He hadn't told me a thing. I sat at the end of the table, pretending I didn't notice the way conversation moved around me like I wasn't even there. That night, I went home and opened my laptop. I started taking notes. So when my mom called about this casual get-together, I already knew exactly what it was. Derek had proposed 2 weeks earlier. Emma posted about it, tagging everyone but me. This wasn't a casual get-together. This was her engagement party, and I wasn't invited. I could have confronted them, could have cried, could have asked why. Instead, I booked a solo trip to Iceland for 5 days. I'd always wanted to see the Northern Lights, but kept putting it off because family comes first. At 6 a.m., I posted an airport story. Sometimes you have to choose yourself. Let the world shine. Then I turned off my phone. I landed in Reykjavik 11 hours later. The air was cold and crisp like breathing for the first time. I checked into my hotel, took a scorching shower, then finally turned my phone back on. 63 notifications. My mom. Where are you? This is ridiculous. Call me now. My dad, your mother is upset. You're being childish. Emma. Wow. Really mature. Way to make this about you. But there were others. Aunt Karen. Good for you. Honey. Enjoy your trip. To cousins I barely knew. Wait. You weren't invited? That's messed up. Emma's best friend, I asked where you were. Emma said you couldn't make it. That was a lie, wasn't it? The screenshot of the group photo was making the rounds. People were asking questions. Their perfect little story that I chose not to show up was falling apart. I didn't reply to anyone. I posted a picture of the golden circle with no caption. By day 3, my phone was a battlefield. My mom demanded I fly home immediately and fix this. Emma accused me of ruining her moment. My dad called me selfish and dramatic. I sent one message to the family group chat. I would have loved to celebrate Emma's engagement. Congratulations on your get-together, the one I wasn't invited to. Enjoy the photos. Then I left the group. The silence from my end was loud and I knew it. But I could still see the fallout through messages from mutual friends. Relatives were choosing sides. People were asking Emma and my parents directly why I wasn't there. The truth spread fast. They left me out, lied to everyone about it, and now they were caught. On my last night in Iceland, I stood beneath the Aurora Borealis green ribbons sliding across the sky, ancient and completely indifferent to human drama. I felt weightless, free. When I got home, I didn't reach out. No apologies. No explanations. I just kept moving forward. Eventually my parents called, their voices awkward and hesitant. Maybe we should have handled things differently, they said. Not an apology, just a weak acknowledgement. Emma never contacted me at all. And that's when it hit me. I had spent my entire life shrinking myself so they could feel bigger. I'd been a supporting character in someone else's story. Not anymore. They wanted me out of the picture. So I stepped out and made sure everyone knew why. The best revenge isn't loud or messy. It's living well while they scramble to explain why you're not around.